Audio video check, please. Audio video check, please.
Yes, sir. It's audible and visible also.
Thank you. Till which question number we have done, we'll start from there. We'll move into the arithmetic part, because if it is TCS, out of 20 questions, at least 13 should be there from arithmetic. A question is there on your screen. Give it a try and please refrain yourself from using calculator. The more you try, more you participate, it would be good for you. We'll do fair number of questions for percentages. We'll start with arithmetic and let's see how many sessions we'll take up to complete it. 65% out of 20 questions in Ninja, 13 questions would be from arithmetic. That is percentages, averages, profit and loss, time and work, time, speed, compound interest, simple interest, mixtures, allegation, ratio, proportion, age, partnership question. All this combined together would be 13 questions. So with each question, I'll fit up a timer. And it's already started. Try to complete it in 1 minute because that is the time that they will give. At the top of the screen, you will find the timer running. So let's see whether we would be able to do it in that given time or not. Let's see what it is and how we should be approaching questions. A number A is 125% of number C. That means we'll first start with C. If C is X, A is 125% means A is 1.25 of X. 125% means 100% plus 25%. 100% means 1 in multiplication factor and 25% means 0.25. So A will be 1.25x. And a number A is 15 less than the number B. It is 15 less than number B. That means B is 1.25x plus 15. If A is 15 more than number C, now it is given that A is 15 more than number C. That means 0.25x, if we subtract, is equals to 15. From here, we can find the value of x. Now, 25 is 1 by 4. That means x is 60. So now we have all the numbers. C is 60. 1/4 of 25% of 60 or 1/4 of 60 is 15. That means A is 75. And B is 15 more than A. That means B is 90. What percent of B is number A? What percent of B is number A? Let A is X percent of B. Then we just need to find the value of X here. 15.5, 15.6, and X will be 2.3, 250, 250 by 3, that is 83.33%. So option D would be the pick. Any doubt, please post this in the chat box. If you need any clearance on this, just read the question, feed in the data, and keep solving. Okay, we move on to the next one. Fair enough? Timer set begins. Give it a try. Yes, anyone trying? Let us know at least that. In a test consisting of 220 questions, Gaurav answered 55% of the first 120 questions correctly. So out of 120 questions which he attempted first, he correctly answered 55%. So 55% of 120 is 55 by 100 into 120. Gone 5 times 11, 5, 2 and 6. That means 66 question he answered correctly. What percent of the remaining 100 question does he need to answer correctly so that in the entire exam, he answers 70% of the question correctly? So first we need to find how much is 70% of 220. That happens to be 154. So you need to answer 154 questions correctly, out of which he have already did 66 question correctly in the first phase. So 55 minus 66. 14 minus 6 is 8 and 8. 14, 150. So you need to do 88 question correctly out of 100. So what is the percentage of the question you want to do correctly in the second lot of 100? That is 88 out of 100. So that means 88%. Option B is the pick. Shall we move on? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes.
That is the only thing you need to do. Try the timer is on for a minute. All questions are a typical sample questions based on the questions which we have seen in August 22 drive of TCS. So we hope to get the similar kind of question, not the same one, obviously. It's all up to us how more we practice. Work on the speed. Reading speed need to be increased. You just can't keep it like that. You have maximum 1 minute or max to max 80 seconds that would be given to these kind of questions. We know if time is there, we would be able to solve it. Time मिले तो हम तो धीरे धीरे कुछ भी कर लें. लेकिन in the given time, we have to work this out. In physics, Anya scored 68% of the maximum mark and she scored 86 marks and C marks in maths and chemistry. So in maths, she scored 86. In chemistry, she scored C. The overall percentage of marks scored by her in all the three subjects was 79%. Overall is 79%. Now the maximum marks are given. Maximum marks in the three subjects are 150, 100, and 50. So this total maximum marks is 1, 2, 3, 300. Then how much is 79% of 300? That is simply 79 into 3. 3, 9, 27, 2, 21, 23. So total score is 237. Now we need the score in physics. Score in physics is 68% of 150. 150 into 68 by 100. 5352 and this is 34. So it is 102. So we see that total of these three comes to 188 plus C, which should be equals to 237. So C is 37 plus 12, that is 49. You need to just deduct. C is 237 minus 188, that is 49, and it is there in option C. Fair enough? Please start focusing on reading the question ASAQ as quickly as possible. Read. Try practicing reading. That will help you in increasing your speed. Fair enough? Let's take up the next one. Timer for 70 seconds is on. Now you may ask, where is the timer? Timer is with me. It's fine. Once the timer is off, I'll let you know. $60 left. Yes, anyone? We have 20 seconds left. You are late to ask about that. You already left it. Please be quick on asking the queries. Let's answer the question which is on the screen. We are already 2 minutes into the time. The cost of keyboard is 2.5% of the cost of a computer. And the cost of a mouse is 60% of the cost of the keyboard. So if computer cost X, keyboard cost is 2.5x divided by 100. And cost of mouse is 60% of the cost of keyboard. That means cost of mouse is 60 by 100 into 2.5 divided by 100 into x. How many keyboards can be bought for the cost of a computer if a mouse costs 150? Now this is equals to 150. Now we can solve this and find the value of x. Clear? We need the values of x. So let's solve this. One time this will go 40, 3, 2, 3 gone 50. So x is 10000. X is actually equals to 10,000. So they are asking how many keyboards can be bought for the cost of a computer. So that means for 10,000 rupees, how many keyboard can be purchased? Now, price of keyboard is 2.5, that is 25 by 1,000 into 10,000. 3 zeros gone. That is 250 rupees. So cost of keyboard is 250 rupees. And now they are asking for 10,000 rupees, how many keyboards which cost 250 rupees can be bought? So number of keyboards that can be bought is simply 10,000 divided by 250. That is 40. We can bring in 40 keyboards for the price of one computer. Option C should be the pick. Fair enough?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's try the next one. Give yourself a fight if you want to solve it in the given time. Solving the question is important, but solving in the given time is more important. Timer is running. Last 30 seconds. It's done. Okay. We have few people giving answers. Half the sum of PQR, that means P plus Q plus R divided by 2 is 50% more than R. 50% more means multiplying factor would be 1.5. It is 1.5 R. That means P plus Q plus R is 1.5 into 2, that is 3R. So we can say P plus Q is equals to 2R. This is what we have got from the first statement. P is 50% of Q. So if Q is Q, P is Q by 2. 50% means half. And Q is 10 more than R. Okay, Q is 10 more than R. So we can say R is Q minus 10. Q is 10 more than R. That means R is Q minus 10. Now let us find the values of Q. P is Q by 2 plus Q equals to 2R equals to 2Q minus 20. So this is 1.5 Q and 2Q. That means half Q is equals to 20. Value of Q is 40. Value of Q is 40. Value of P is 20. And value of R is 30. How much more than P is R? How much more than P is R? R is 10 more than P. Option A is the pick. Can we have any doubt you want to raise on this, Priya, Shabina, Anuja, Jyoti, Shushmita, Aarti, Tanvi, Akshata, Lakshmi? Whatever is written, you need to convert that into numbers. Half the sum of PQR is 50% more than R. 50% more means growth. Growth rate is 50%. That means the subject is 1.5 times of something. Half the sum of PQR is 1.5 times R. Solve it, you will get P plus Q equals to 2R. Now P is 50% of Q. So Q is Q, P is Q by 2. And Q is 10 more than R. Q is 10 more than R. That means R is Q minus 10. Now we can put all these values in terms of Q in this equation 1. P is Q by 2, Q is Q, 2R, twice R is 2Q minus 20. Solve it. This is 1.5. 2 minus 1.5 is half. Half is 20. Q is 40. Q is 40. P is 20. R is 30. Now they are asking how much more than P is R. More than P. What is the difference between P and R? R is more than P by 10 points. Let's move on. The very classical election contestant questions. You all should try and do as many as possible these kind of questions. Those who are watching on YouTube, be sure that this is the favorite, in not even in TCS, in any competitive examination or company recruitment test. You should practice this election kind of questions in percentages, because that's favorite. Yes, Ashwini. You should open up your mic and speak up. Try to read between the lines. Those who want to talk, please open up your mic and speak. In a BMC election, a total of 5,000 voters were listed. That is, 5,000 voters are eligible on the list. Few of the voters did not vote, and 80% were invalid. It is known that winning candidate got 380 votes more than the other candidate. And the number of votes received by the winning candidate is 48% of the total eligible voters. Total eligible voters are 5,000. Winning candidate has got 48% of 5,000. That is 2400. Clear? Now the losing candidate have got 380 votes less than the winning candidate. That would be 2400 minus 380. That would be 2020. That means total votes which were casted, were 4420. Now we know that 80 votes were invalid. So if we add invalid votes, we can see that 4500 voters had actually come and voted. Clear? So 5,000 were on the list. 4500 have actually voted. So the number of voters who did not vote is 5,000 minus 4500. That is 500. 500 people out of 5,000 haven't voted. So find the percentage of the total listed voters who did not vote. So the required percentage is 500 by 5,000 into 100. That will give us 10%. So 10% of the people haven't voted, which were actually on the list. Okay, we are moving to the next one. Okay, let's see the next one. Give it a try. Timer is on. Try करिए. Timer is running. Very good. People are answering to this also. Good one. You need to understand what do we mean by increase. Increase is always on the previous base. Joy scored 90 marks in midterm and 105 in his end term. If the maximum marks in both the exams are 150, then find the increase in his marks in percentage points. So when it is given that find the increase in his marks, full stop, then this increase will be dependent on this 90. But the question is find the increase in his marks in percentage points. So initially, what was his percentage? Now, what is his percentage? That is what we need to calculate. So it is simply difference is 15. 15 by 150 in percentages is 10%. So his increase in marks in percentage point is 10%. But if the question is find the increase in his marks, then this 15 need to be covered up by 90. If it is simply increase in marks, it is 15. Percentage increase in marks, it will be 15 by 90. That would be 16.67%. But it is percentage increase or increase in marks in percentage points. Increase in marks in percentage points. That means what was his percentage before and now what is his percentage? We need to find the absolute difference in the percentages. So initially it was 90 by 150, now become 105 by 150. So here would be 10%. Answer should be 10%. It depends upon how they are asking. If it is simply increase in marks, 15, and it is not percentage, it is 15. Percentage increase in marks only, then it will be 15 over 90. Because from 90, he is coming to 105. That means his marks are growing by 1/6, that is 16.67%. But the question is find the increase in his marks in percentage points. What was his percentage before? Now what is his percentage? So before it was 60%. Now he have scored 70%. That means increase in marks in percentage point is 10%. It depends upon what and how the question is been put and what they are asking. इस चीज पर ध्यान दीजिए. जो भी सुन रहे हैं, जब भी सुन रहे हैं, अलग अलग तरीके हैं. It can be 15, it can be 16.67, it can be 10%. Depends upon how the question is being put and we need to answer accordingly. Barabar? Let's check the next one. Okay. Next, we'll try to figure out something with profit and loss. For dwelling deeper into the concept of profit and loss, rule number 2, 3, 4, and 7 is there. Link will be there in the description. Go through it, revise it, all the concepts of profit and loss, and then solve the question. But they will ask you 2 questions from profit and loss. So why not? We should be doing it. We have a cost price. We marked it up, make it mark price. We offer discount. We have a selling price, marked up, offer discount. And this is how, in this format, questions are asked. Sometimes marked up is not there. Just cost price is there. Selling price is there. Difference between both would be profit or loss depending upon selling price is more, cost price is more. And that's it. Percentages obviously will always form the part of arithmetic. Percentages is not a what we say a chapter. It is a process. Ratios are process. Profit and loss can be a topic to study with help of ratios, with help of percentages, with help of averages. Give it a try. The question is on your screen. Yes. Okay. People have started sending answers, but what? How? Let's work this out. The difference between the profit by selling a tablet at 8% profit and 15% profit, and the laptop at 15% profit and 8% profit is 350. Find the cost price of the tablet if both are purchased at rupees 30,000. That means the combined cost is 30,000 and the cost price of the laptop is greater than that of tablet. The difference between the profit by selling a tablet at 8% profit and 15% profit. That means if a tablet profit percentage is 7%, that means 7% and a laptop at 15% profit and 8% profit is 350. So it would be something like X plus Y is 30,000. Selling tablet at 8% profit. Suppose X is tablet. So the profit from the tablet would be 0.08x. and profit from the laptop is 15%, 0.15y minus, and if we sold tablet at 15% profit, 0.15x plus laptop at 8% profit, 0.08y, this is equals to 350. Let's check this. 15 minus 8 is 7, 0.07y minus 0.07y is 350. That is x. So 7 by 100 into y minus x equals 350. This will go 50 times. So y minus x is 5,000 and x plus y is 30,000. If I add up, 2y will be 35,000. So y is 35,000 by 2, that is 17,500. And x is 30,000 minus 17,500, that is 12,500. So the smaller one, the lower one is 12,500 that we have taken as tablet. Then the cost price of laptop is greater than that of tablet by how much? So the difference here would be 5,000. Clear? Find the cost price of tablet. Cost price of tablet is 12,500. That is in option A. And obviously, laptop price is greater than the tablet. Laptop price is 17,500. See, the first line, we need to read it carefully. It is something like tablet is sold at 8% profit and laptop is sold at 15% profit. If tablet is sold at 15% profit and laptop is sold as 8% profit, then difference between this circle and the box would be 350. That is 8, 15, 7% and 15, 7%. So 7% of the difference is 350. So the difference between the prices of those will be 350 by 7%. That becomes 5,000. So we need to use these. X plus y is 30,000. Y minus x is 5,000. Solve it. Price of laptop will be 17,500 and price of tablet would be 12,500. Let's try one more. Timer is on, you know. Anyone watching on YouTube, you may pause the session if you are watching after the session is over and then give it a try. Try to fix up a timer for yourself, 80 to 90 seconds max, and then do it. Practice in the simulated environment. Okay, let's check. A shopkeeper marks the sale price of all the items of his shop at 20% above the cost price. So if cost price is 100, marked price is 20% above the cost price. That means it is 120. Marked price is what is printed on the label. However, he offers a discount of 15% on the sale price of these items to the customer. Now on 120, he is offering 15% discount. So how much is 15% of 120? 5, 3, 5, 2, and 6. That is 18 rupees. 18 rupees is the discount now. So that means selling price is 120 minus 18, that is 102. Calculate the profit earned by him in the percentage. Profit is always calculated on cost price. Profit is change in SP over CP, that is rupees 2. So profit percentage is 2 by 100 into 100, that is 2%. That is the normal way to do it. But if we use our net changing rule, we can find this profit percentage very easily. Actual profit percentage is mark price minus discount minus M into D by 100. So mark price is 20, discount is 15, minus 20 into 15 by 100. You can see that actually we are doing this only. So that would be 20 minus 18, that is 2%. So I'll always offer this net change rule. Link is there in the description below. Go through the rule book, rule link videos which are given to dwell deeper into the concepts. You use this. Actual profit is equals to M minus D minus MD by 100. Marked up percentage minus discount percentage minus marked up into discount by 100. You will find this directly. You did not take 100 or any other number to solve these kind of questions. So the profit earned in percentage is 2%. Okay. So for the session, let's take up the last one. And when we begin the session tomorrow, make sure that you have gone through percentages and profit and loss thoroughly so that we can solve more questions on profit and loss. And then we will move on to ratio, proportion, and mixtures. Give this question a try. So let's go softly, slowly in this question. Good one. While selling 8 notebooks at a discount of 20% and 12 notebooks at a discount of 25%, profit remains the same in both cases. Profit is always SP minus CP. So let CP per book is C and mark price per book is M. So when he's selling 8 notebooks, total collection of money is 8M, but is sold at 20% discount. That means recovery is of 80% only. So that becomes the selling price in this case. So that is 6.4 M. So in case 1, profit is 6.4 M minus C. Now for the second one, 12 notebooks at a discount of 25%. So mark price of 12 notebooks is 12M. Sorry, here it won't be C. It would be 8C. Because cost of 8 books is 8C. 12M, and he's giving 25% discount, that is 1/4. Recovery rate is 3/4. So selling price in this case is 9M. So in the second case, profit is selling price 9M minus cost price is 12C. Now it is given that profit remains same in both the cases. Now if we equate these two, we'll get the ratio of M by C, which is we are looking out for. 6.4M minus 8C equals 9M minus 12C. 12C will come here. 12 minus 8 would be 4C. And 9 minus 6.4 would be 2.6M. We're looking out for the ratio M by C. M by C would be 4 by 2.6. That is 40 by 26 or 20 by 13. That is mark price is 20x and cost price per book is 13x. Option A fits in. Stay connected, subscribe to our channel if you are watching it on YouTube. Itna to banta hai. Link is there in the description. Go through it before you come back for our next session. Go through percentages, go through profit and loss. You'll be taking a few questions from profit and loss, or you'd be moving ahead into ratio, proportion, and variation, which is rule number 5. We'll also provide you the link very soon. I'll see you soon. Thank you, everyone.